Welcome back. It has been a little while since a video, but huge news. Probably one of the biggest updates we have seen has just dropped in the Tesla. Now, we got it on the Model S, but the little X over there, it's a big X over there, didn't get it yet because that one actually does have FSD beta on it. And normally those are about a week or two delayed.
I'm guessing it's going to be a lot longer than that, unfortunately. But you'll get it eventually. But there's a lot of cool new features in this release. It's one of the biggest releases like we've seen in years.
Well, hopefully the X gets it soon because this Model S is actually for sale and it could be yours. Feel free, I'll list it down below if you want to buy a Model S. But yeah, let's get right into the update and check it out. Okay, so here are the updates, and probably one of the coolest things about this is you can now see all the release notes right there on your mobile device, which is great because oftentimes we update our car while sitting in the house, and now you can see exactly what's new without having to run out to the garage, like the olden day, how it used to be.
Remember when we had to install stuff manually?
Oh, now you had to come to the car. Yeah. You actually wouldn't even know if you had an update. Wow, you guys are spoiled.
You had to run out to the car at 2 a.m. in the morning whenever you heard that the Christmas update's coming and you had to run outside in the freezing. Yeah.
But anyway, some huge new things. Obviously, here you can see we have Apple Music. Now, for those of you that like Apple Music, you can thank Tesla Raj. He has been a huge advocate of getting this into a Tesla. I personally don't use Apple Music, but for those of you that do, options are what we want. So I'm really happy for you guys. And to be able to log in, you'll use the QR code, which Tesla has started doing for all their logins, which is great. It's super easy to do. But do note, a premium connectivity subscription is required to stream it over cellular connection. Next up, probably one of the biggest things, Steam is here.
Yes, and this is a feature we've been waiting for since the Model S refresh was first announced way back in early 2021. They were showing it running games like Cyberpunk and Witcher 3 and stuff like that.
It actually was on the order page, on the screen, The Witcher.
Yes.
And we never got it until now.
And so what they did, instead of just porting over individual games, which they've done for the past few years, is now they've brought us Steam. And you can basically use your vehicle, the Model S or X 2022 Plus, as like a Steam Deck client, and you'll be able to run like hundreds of Steam games directly in your car.
Exactly. Now, again, always we have a little note asterisk. This feature is available on Model S and X year 2022 Plus with 16 gigabyte DDR memory and requires premium connectivity. Now, there was some back and forth on Twitter asking what if my 2022 only had 8 gigabytes of DDR memory, because some, I guess, were built with that. And they did say a retrofit would be available, but we know Tesla retrofits can sometimes take some time. But luckily we have that. So that will probably be a whole nother video of us playing that.
We do have one of the very first 2022 Model S's. So this shows, I think, since they started building the 2022 model year, they all had the 16 gigabytes. There were some people saying, no, they didn't start that until February. But when we came out, we got the Steam update. And when I go and check under software and look at the additional vehicle information, it says we do have the 16 gigabytes for infotainment RAM.
Next up, we have Zoom meetings, which I don't know how I feel about this. TBD, we'll have to test it out. But you can make Zoom meetings using the interior cabin camera up in the rear view mirror. I don't know how I feel about it, but participant video and screen sharing is only visible while parked and will switch to audio only if you drive. It would be interesting if they could still see you while you're driving.
Yeah, you don't need to see them. Yeah.
I would love this for Teams because then I can take my work and just like have my coworkers be like, are you in a Tesla? Be like, yes, yes I am.
So it is nice they have added support for Zoom. I wish they did have like Teams or a few other apps that are used maybe in businesses, but at least it's a start. And this is something that shows that they can do video conferencing directly from your car.
It's very interesting. Next up, dog mode. So now, while you're doing dog mode or Sentry, you can actually view the interior camera on your phone, and it'll even show you the temperature in the car and everything like that. Now, this is something that I'm really happy about because we have Sentry Mode where you can see 4 cameras throughout the outside of the car, but this now brings the interior. So it's kind of cool. You can check up on your little dog, your cat, your lizard, whatever you keep in your car, you can now check up on it.
Yeah, so of course this will require a newer Model S or X from 2021 or newer, or you can also have a Model 3 or Model Y because they always had those interior cameras. So this is not going to be available on those older, like pre-2021 Model S or X.
Yep, and again, A lot of this is going to require premium connectivity. So if you don't have that, I would suggest it. It is like $10 a month, and you know I hate subscriptions, but it is quite useful with all this.
Yeah. And as we've talked about in the past, you can prepay for the year and get some savings on that if you do sign up for a year subscription instead of monthly.
Next up, scheduled light show. So you can schedule a light show for up to 10 minutes in advance or watch a multi-car orchestra by setting them to start simultaneously. Previously, you all had to get into your car and all hit start at the same time. It was kind of a hot mess, but now you can do that, and we love those.
Probably not the most used feature, but I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy fooling around with that.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be fun. Rear screen control. So no longer will you have to perform a reach around to be able to get to that rear screen. You can now get it directly from the front seats. That is also a very handy feature. And really, it will make it so parents can maybe kind of like deal with what the kids are doing in the back without having to like turn around fully.
Yeah, and the cool thing is it does mention here too, select between front and rear displays as the preferred audio source.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll finally see support, whether it's in this update or in a future one, hopefully we'll finally have different audio sources for the rear screen versus the front.
One thing that's not in this update though that I would like Tesla to do is Bluetooth headphones for the rear.
Exactly.
And then cabin for the front.
Maybe
I would really like that.
Maybe it's there, maybe it's coming.
Climate control speed fan, so adjust the fan intensity while remaining in auto, which is great because sometimes auto will blast you and you don't need that. So now you can keep it in auto, but only have it low or medium. I am a huge fan of this one, so definitely props on that. MyQ connected garage. We have shown how easy it is to connect a garage door opener if you have the home link installed on your vehicle. Now this will do it all via Wi-Fi. Only downside is
there's a subscription fee, and it's you know,
it's actually on MyQ side, not on Tesla side.
Yeah, but it seems like they kind of bumped the fee up, so it seems like they're both getting their cut, because I think it's going to be about $45 a year if you want to have it with a MyQ connected garage, or I think like $180 for 5 years. And like, I would just get the home link if you're going to have the car. It's a lot more integrated, and you don't have to pay those monthly fees. Just can't stand the subscription fees.
Or if you really want to, use your phone, it's free.
You can also, that is one thing, you can use the MyQ app if you have a MyQ garage door opener. You can just use the MyQ app for free, or you can just use your old-fashioned remote control clicker.
Next up, we have some Mahjong edition. We love that. Bluetooth gaming controller. So this I think might be our first sneak peek at Bluetooth audio. Fingers crossed, but you can use Bluetooth controllers to play arcade games. It does say this feature works best with PS5 controllers, which we are a PlayStation 5 household, so we love that. But also our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean, we absolutely love them. They do sell this controller, and this is one they have sold previously, and it actually comes with a dongle for cars that don't have Bluetooth integrated. But as you can see here, you can switch to either using the USB dongle for PC and Tesla, Bluetooth for Apple and Android devices, and now also newer Teslas, if you have a Switch or whatever. So the nice thing is you can use this controller for all of your devices, which is great. So if you want to pick up something like this, I'll go ahead and link them down below. And the cool thing is we have the carbon fiber controller, which matches our carbon fiber interior. And we will have a lot more coming with the whole Steam and the Bluetooth controllers and all that. We just really want to kind of test everything out and really make sure everything is working. Maybe we'll even do a live stream of gaming in the Tesla.
Yeah, I just thought something. We could do a live Zoom call
while gaming in a Tesla. Oh my God. Let's see. Confirm phone call transfer. So active phone calls from a mobile device.
That's, yeah. You know how sometimes you'll be leaving the house or coming home and then it gets, the call.
Well, what's weird is like if you come home, sometimes if I'm on a call, it'll transfer to the car.
And you're like, whoops. Or the call disappears, or you're in the car and it goes someplace else. You're like, where'd the call
Actually,
go?
one time you were on a meeting and it came to the car.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's really nice. Love that. Contact lookup improvements. Always love a good improvement. Auto present door handles, so you can disable while parked at home.
Nice.
So that's actually nice because it continually
a lot of wear and tear on the S. Yeah,
and we continually walk in the garage to get a tool or something for housework, and it will open and close the door handle. So that is something we are definitely turning on.
Nice. We've been wanting that for like 6 years.
Yeah. Emissions testing mode via the mobile app. So now you can actually fart from your phone. How awesome is that? David's gonna pull it up real quick. I'm gonna lower the window so you can hear the
wait, where do we do
flatulence.
this? I don't know where the.
Oh, here, I'll show you. Here on the phone, you can customize these buttons. So if you just push and hold, and then we can go ahead and turn on fart right here.
Oh, wait, they call it fart. Why don't they call it emissions?
Oh, I guess I have to move it up here. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're gonna save it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it just farted. And this whole screen in front of us is actually like, got whoopee cushions all over it.
Nice, it's got the random fart mode enabled so that you don't get the same.
Nobody wants the same fart. Sometimes you want like a random fart. I have a feeling you're gonna do this while I'm at work.
Oh, and it plays interior. Was that real?
No, that was not real. Anyway, that's kind of fun. I have a feeling David's going to be doing this while watching Sentry Mode on my car at work and seeing when my coworkers walk by and make my car fart at people. Or could make for some interesting interactions.
Oh, and you know what? They could also put that in part of the Sentry Mode instead of playing classical music.
It just farts at people? That's funny. And then you have always rainbows, so you can allow your driving visualization to show rainbow road when autopilot is active. To enable, it is just under the toy box. Now this is something I actually kind of like. It's just fun. It keeps it fresh. And this is one of the things I love about Tesla. There's so many cool things they do that nobody else can do. Yeah,
and we've had Rainbow Road for years, but I don't know if they got rid of more cowbell, but at least now you can always have rainbows.
So that's pretty much it for this update. Super, super awesome update. Really happy with the Steam and everything like that. Now there are some things and features that the 2022 S's and X's have that maybe the 2022 3s and Ys don't have. But also track mode for the performance Model Y is coming out. So everyone's really wanted that.
So yeah, a lot of cool new features in this release. I know that not everybody's into Steam or in gaming in your car. It's not something I'm going to use every day, but on a road trip, that'll be great when you're sitting at a supercharger and just looking for something to do. Because you don't really have time to watch a movie while you're at a supercharger. But if you could pull out a quick game and start, shooting a few aliens or something like that.
And the cool thing is, since it's integrated with Steam, if you're working on a game that has progress, you can continue that progress here, then continuing it at home. It's actually a really great integration.
But also it's games that you want, not a random selection of games that they just like Fallout or this or that maybe you play or maybe you don't play, but it's something you can choose what games you get.
Yeah.
And again, not everybody's going to like this feature, but what features would you like?
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some things that I think that would be cool. I wish there was like a Chromecast ability to cast video, because if you're driving out in the middle of nowhere and you're trying to stream a movie, or I guess you can't stream a movie on the main screen, but you can on the rear screen. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you might not have cellular signal. And so it'd be nice if you had some, movies preloaded on your phone.
That are downloaded.
Yeah, or Disney. Yeah. You can take those and then stream them to your vehicle. So it'd be nice if they would add a feature like that. But still really pleased with this update.
Yeah, there's so much in this one. Huge props to the Tesla team. You guys killed it. Such a great holiday update with this one. Can't wait to test out some of the features a little bit more, and we'll have some other videos on some of like the individual ones like Steam and stuff like that, because that is going to be a little bit longer of a video testing and playing all that. But that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, let us know down below, what are your favorite features from this? Are you an Apple Music fiend? Do you absolutely love that? Are you excited for Steam? Are you going to be taking Zoom meetings in your car? I don't know. Comment down below and let us know, and we'll talk about it down there. As always, though, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you are looking to accessorize your Model S, X, 3, or Y, and now even the Rivian over there, definitely check them out. I'll link it down below, and using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. A couple must-have accessories, definitely going to be a matte screen protector. Really helps cut down any glare from the sun, as well as any fingerprints, thanks to its oleophobic surface, as well as an interior wrap, especially on those 3s and Ys. It really helps keep that center console looking clean and fresh. You can do all kinds of cool colors and patterns. But that's basically it for this one. Definitely thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.